A lip-sync LalapaRuza Smackdown, don't mind if I do.
Baby, these are the all-stars and these are the moves.
Baby, they're serving, and the mathematics are still out of control. According to Rue, it's anyone's game.
So the queens go head-to-head in a 3-round lip-sync smackdown, performing to songs from a fan-favorite playlist.
And serving cunt while doing so. She's giving them cunt.
Hair flips, patting the puss, dips, handography, reveal coats, Chanel's eyes. These performances have it all.
Dookie squats. This episode has 7 lip syncs in it and a whole lot of beaded fringe.
Are you ready to get one step closer to the grand finale?
Let's do it. Oh.
Mom!
Race chaser. Woo-hoo. Race chaser. Yeehaw. Race chaser. Woo-hoo. Race chaser. Yeehaw.
Hello.
Hello,
Kizzy Christmas, Ruru, and welcome back to Race Chaser au Courant, a podcast dedicated to the discussion, dissection,
and dissemination
of every single episode of RuPaul's Drag Race, starting from the very beginning. Oh.
This is the beginning of the middle of July.
Wow, my name's Alaska. What's yours?
Hi, Alaska. My name's Willam. We host a podcast.
Oh, it's been so long. Oh my
Since
gosh.
she's been on. Yes, and we're filming another Drag Race recap audio-visual experience for you. No VR goggles necessary. And as always, there's a little free preview, just a taste of our podcast available on YouTube. But the full video episode is only available behind the Good Pussy paywall on Mom Plus Gold.
Hallelujah. I want to say a big thank you to Selena S. Titties for co-hosting Out of Drag. Thank you for holding the torch for me.
But
thank
she
you for
wasn't drag,
holding space. Thank you for holding space for all types of drag. Because all drag is valid.
Yeah. The validity was clear.
The validity is clear and present. You are looking more than valid tonight. You are looking Valor.
Val Garland?
Val Cherish.
Yes, for sure. Well, last week on the little program, the Rusical happened and RuPaul switched it up with the badges. No more Ruby Snippers, and RuPaul also said based on the mathematics, all the queens still have a chance to make it to the finale, which was okay. The Rusical was Rosemary's Baby Shower, and it was a spoof on the iconic horror films featuring lots of choreo, pre-recorded vocals, and Chanel chewing the scenery. Then the queens showed off their pearly goods on the runway, and Georges and Chanel earned the top spots in a musical challenge. And then they tied in the lip sync when both won $5,000 for their charities, and then they swapped badges, so they each ended up with 2 more badges, which brings us to the lip sync LalapaRuza Smackdown.
Clever girl, Chanel. I told you. I've been preaching and praying and saying and thinking and wishing and hoping that Chanel was going to come out from the back and she was going to make it and she was going to win the whole show. So I think that there, as RuPaul keeps saying, there's still a path.
Yeah. I mean,
there
some of the
is
girls,
still a path.
Some of the girls come out the back when you try to zip them. You got to get another hand on it. Who's not wearing their nails yet? Grab a flank. Tuck her flank.
When it's a 3-person job, you need one person to pull it closed.
And then
one
someone
person
to stuff
pull
it in.
Pull it down, like pull the garment down taut. And then the other person on the zipper to
just
guide
as long as it's not a girl from Pittsburgh on the zipper, because they will rip your zippers. Rippers.
You know what? There's a word for that I just learned. It's called weaponized incompetence. Is when someone does something wrong on purpose so that they don't have to do it and get asked to do it anymore. Have you heard of that?
Yeah, it's why I do drag. It just hasn't worked yet.
We are changing the title of this podcast to Weaponized Incompetence.
Incompetence.
With Willam and I'm not even gonna finish the sentence. So
this
the
is
girls are talking.
top eight talk.
Top eight.
Chanel went from 0 badges to 2. And Georges is now in the 4 badge club with Plastique and Roxy, which means nothing because RuPaul could throw anything at these women, and the left could be right and right could be correct.
I think Georges pulled a really good schematic with this swapping of the badges thing. Because she was like, you know what? If I give it to her out of kindness of her heart, she'll give it to me. And Georges was like, I don't think that she was really aware that I was going to be in the 4 badge club after that move. But girl, good job, Georgesina.
Vegas, I don't know if it's always known for its math, but Chanel
switch one of the letters in that word.
Vegas.
No, in math.
Oh, yeah, it's known for that. Definitely known for that. Yeah, there's been plenty of nights where you're like, was that Coke?
We once did ecstasy in Vegas. Now, this was years ago, and Rita Ora was not there, Pink News, so put down your fucking steno notepad, reporters. We did ecstasy in Vegas, and it was Tesla ecstasy. So the tablets had like the Tesla model like stamped onto it. Okay.
Was it good? How was the roll?
Is ecstasy ever good? I mean,
I have a picture of you rolling at Burning Man where you're holding this like light up heart to your chest and dancing, and you're just having the best one person party time of your life. You're surrounded by people, but you couldn't care less.
Was that before or after I had my panic attack? Because I remember having a panic attack. It must have been after.
It was after. Yeah, after you
do drugs, kids.
After you let loose and let go.
Don't do drugs, kids. That's all I'm saying. Or at least do
Save
better
them for
drugs.
the adults, kids. Don't do them.
Do better
for
drugs.
Yeah. The next day, in this day still, on this good day actually, Plastique says, I have never been pushed like this so far. Everyone is so good.
Yeah, it's true. The girls are really great. High caliber of drag. Georges the next day tells about a dream that she had about Vanjie where she was being chased with a water hose. That must be Freudian.
And then we realized that water hose might have been Roxy's cock. Coxie Andrews was trying. Oh, sorry, Roxy Andrews and Vangerella were having an online flirtation. Vanjie is the keeper of the Kai Kai for sure.
Yes, I appreciate that because why would you deprive yourself of like love and just be like, I'm never gonna date a drag queen? It's like, who knows? You might meet a drag queen you really like and want to exchange nudes with them.
I mean, fuck them, but date them? Oof, that's a special kind of masochist to date a drag queen.
Double your wardrobe. Double your shoe collection.
No.
What if you dated some queen who had really good shoes and was the same size as you? You'd think about it. You would really think about it.
There's a couple that I would definitely consider for sure. Wait, have I?
Give us a name.
Queen Kong.
Oh, yeah. Queen Kong, what shoe size are you? Asking for a friend.
Oh, baby, I'll make it fit. Don't you worry. DragCon can't come fast enough.
Libidinous.
So, do you think that they should have done a Snatch Game of Love, maybe, for Roxy and Vanjura?
No, I think Snatch Game of Love should be abolished, and they should just go back to normal fucking Snatch Game.
Same thing. Well, this video message is promising. All stars, at this point in your race, you might feel a little woozy, but now's your time to shine. So you better be choosy, because I don't know about you, but I'm feeling a little LalapaRuza.
I was really waiting for Floozy to be in the rhyme scheme there, and
but I'm not on this season.
Yeah, it would have been different.
So this is challenge.
Lip sync LalapaRuza Smackdown. Rue reiterates that there's still a path for any of you to get to the finale. And
George just looked over her shoulder and made me laugh at the end. You get a badge. Girl, the badges
she's gonna just throw a handful at the stage and make the girls run for them.
Yeah, very that. Put on your highest heels and pick up the badge with your butt.
Do it.
And then with the balls provided by ballclown.com, please smack the badge into your sister's hole. Like
ballclown.com. If we don't own that domain, we need to get it. Dipper.
Get us ballclown. Oh, Nina's got it already. Damn it. Actually, it's Chanel, her holographic cum bubbles from last week. Chanel,
the girls are
Nina,
chatting.
Do you like to lip sync? You're not the bucking girl out there.
And Chanel keeps saying, you know what? Winning a lip sync is not just about shablamming or splitting or death dropping. It's about this. We'll get to that. We'll get to the fingers. We'll get to the fancy fingers.
Georges is very excited. She says, this is what we're known for. This is what we get booked for. Well, most of us. Some of us. Who do you think she's talking about?
I felt that one. I mean, she's talking about a few of the girls. Like, Nina West is known for singing on, Broadway tours. So I don't think that she's known for lip syncing, although she does.
I think there's a bit of a misspoke. A Broadway tour. Singular.
Wow. The queen doth protest too much.
I'm just saying, I trade in facts here, mama.
Oh, sure. Why start now?
Just like Dolly Parton, facts only.
I felt that though, because I don't lip sync. Like I very rarely lip sync.
Me neither, only when I have to.
I think it's harder to lip sync than
my greatest weapon is my voice and not my body. And having someone just concentrate on my body and my mouth.
It's very vulnerable because when you're out there, there's nothing you can do. I mean, if something like that's why I like to have the microphone, because if something happens, if somebody fucking hands me a $20 bill, I want to say, do you need change? I like to have the ability to respond to things that are happening.
And I'd love to have a mic near my mouth.
Sure.
Libidinous.
Chanel is doing the math, and hold on, let me get my notes, because I had a question about something. Is this the point where, or is this in Untucked, where Chanel is talking about never losing a lip sync?
That's in Untucked, and or it's at the end, but that's a suspect remark. I mean, that's not
true.
It's not accurate.
Factual. Yeah. So I think she's very convinced
Rebecca Glasscock.
She said she would go home, and then she went out there and gave them a show anyway, but she was going to go home one way or another, so she doesn't consider that an L. But in the Drag Race wiki, and I guess if you ask sibling rivalry, us, and then I don't know, Alec Mapa and Lonnie Love, it would be a unanimous no. She lost.
Yes, that's a mistake.
But this season, Gottmik, Angeria, and Roxanne have not lost lip syncs this season yet.
Right.
And the rules of a good lip sync, these girls are going over them now, are don't take your wig off unless you have another wig underneath. Don't take your shoes off.
Your fucking wigs and your fucking shoes on. Didn't RuPaul say that to you on season 4 to everyone?
Did you say it to you guys too?
She didn't
She said it to us.
Come out of character.
She said it to us, and it was one of those moments where there's a clip on season 4 where we're all walking off the stage, and she's like, being safe isn't something you should strive for, or something cunty like that, after our first thing where we'd been up for 18 hours making trash clothes. And we were like, okay, girl. And then she yells at us for taking off our wigs because, like, you know, Milan just loved to get naked when she lip synced. Let me take everything off. Let me take everything off. Show them how I was born. This way.
The story, as I heard it, was like that RuPaul said,
Keep your
like,
fucking wigs on.
went off script and told the whole cast at once, keep your fucking wigs and your fucking shoes on. Because season 4 was, girl, y'all, not you, but some of the girls.
Some of the girls.
It was this, and it was kick the shoes off before the lip sync even starts.
Some of the girls even asked for a chair.
Well, there's nothing wrong with that.
What? Only if you're doing Fosse.
Like, for a lip sync, they wanted a chair?
No, to sit down while the other girls were being judged.
That I completely agree with, and maybe we just have to disagree on that, but I don't believe that standing in heels that long is healthy or safe, and I don't think people should have to do it.
You think their ankle go click?
Yes, my ankle went click.
Do you have any other rules for a good lip sync that you would like to put into the world?
Feel the song. It's not a one style fits all kind of thing. It's like you're gonna give a different mood and a different character depending on the song. Also, find the things about the song that are unique and strange. Like if there's a very idiosyncratic like noise, like the thing from Groove is in the Heart.
Yeah.
Find those idiosyncratic moments and make them work, because first of all, it's funny, but also RuPaul lives for that fucking shit.
Yeah, the hitting the crash on after every hero with the hair whip like Roxy does. It's so smart just to like hit the sound beats with the visual beat too, because they're always going to want to cut to that for sure. Speaking of cutting, Angeria was called out by Georges for blocking her in front of the stage. But Angeria said, "No, I was just supposed to stay to one side," and Georges was like, "Well." Meanwhile, like a tick could block Georges. She's so tiny, and she only blocked her for like a second.
I think it was a cross. I don't think it was a block, because I've seen some of the girls blocking during a lip sync. I've seen it happen.
Yeah.
But that was they showed it, and it was just a cross, and she crossed in front, which is, I think, a fair move.
She wanted to get to the judges, yeah.
Yeah.
On the main stage. Oh, we're already at the main stage. Wow. Should we take a break? Let's take a break. It's a little break. Not too big.
Let's take a break. Chime is changing the way people bank. They offer the most rewarding, fee-free banking, and it's built just for you.
I don't want to interrupt here, but I want to chime in. They're not like traditional old banks that charge you overdraft and monthly fees. Plus, they have thousands of fee-free ATMs. There's nothing more frustrating than added fees when you're just trying to access your own money.
Exactly. So with Chime, you are not just switching banks, you are upgrading to America's #1 choice for banking with a Chime checking account.
And how about some of these benefits? All benefits here, honey. Get 5% cash back on a Chime card in a category of your choice, like gas or groceries. And you get savings that grow faster with 3.75 APY. That's 9 times higher than the national average.
And don't forget, they also have Spot Me, which lets you overdraft up to $200 fee-free.
We all need to be proactive in our own finances and understand what our money's doing, and banking can be confusing. There's so many hidden fees and policies that are different at each bank, so you have to look out for you, and with Chime you could do that.
Yes, God, and don't just settle. Find what works for you and get the perks and benefits that are beneficial to your life. Check out Chime.
Honey, I did. I'm a Chime user, and Chime is not just smarter banking, it's the most rewarding way to bank. Join the millions who are already banking fee-free today.
Head to chime.com/drag. That is chime.com/drag. It only takes a few minutes to sign up.
Chime is a fintech, not a bank. Banking services provided for MyPay and Chime Card provided by Chime Bank Partners. Optional products and services may have fees or charges. Stated annual percentage yield and cashback for Chime Prime only. No minimum balance required.
Checking account ranking based on a J.D. Power survey published October 20th, 2025. For more information on APY rates, MyPay, SpotMe, and travel perks, go to chime.com/disclosures.
This podcast is brought to you by Squarespace. Squarespace is the all-in-one website platform designed to help you stand out and succeed online. Whether you're just starting out or scaling your business, everybody needs a website. Otherwise, you're just out there making your business happen with what? Word of mouth? No, ma'am. If you've got a passion project that you're starting, if you want to start making drag watches that are purely ornamental, made for the sole purpose of a queen touching her wrist during lip sync when the song lyrics say, time. That idea is brilliant and needs a website. This is why you need Squarespace, because Squarespace gives you everything you need to claim your domain. Showcase your offerings with a professional website, then you can grow your brand and get paid all in one place. Plus, they have integrated SEO tools, which means search engine optimization, I think, so you can show up more often on search engines. And their Blueprint AI design tool, which can get a fully custom website built in just a few steps if you want to do the whole AI thing. Plus, you can connect your socials, set up easy ways for your customers to buy your products, and even schedule appointments with you. It's all right there on Squarespace. I've scaled a number of businesses in my time, and they have all needed websites because websites just legitimize you, you know? And Squarespace is a great spot for a creative person like me who needs to make a website and has great ideas but doesn't necessarily know the HTML, QRL, TMV of it all, you know? Because I'm not an IT whiz at all. But Squarespace makes it easy for me to select what I want and then put out a wonderful website. And it could be the same for you. You need to check out squarespace.com/drag for a free trial. And then when you're ready to launch, just use the offer code DRAG to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or a domain, which is kind of the same thing. Squarespace.com/drag.
Wow, the competition is really heating up, you guys. Final 8.
Mm-hmm.
Top 8.
Yeah. I love your Jacqueline beat blouse.
Oh, thank you.
Oof. Wow, that's a lot of lady. I'm 60. My feet hurt. Blah, blah, blah.
I wear flats because my feet hurt from paving the way for all you fucking cunts.
I'm sucking off half of Glendale. My name's Jackie Beat. I make funny song. Let's talk about RuPaul's look on this main stage. It's a little
I
scoochy.
apologize like I sweat profusely. Jackie, we love you, honey.
She ain't listening to this.
RuPaul is in the shortest skirt in the history of humanity and fashion and modern science.
Now, would you call this a mulberry or a light burgundy? Mulberry?
No, it's mulberry for sure.
Yeah, I'm mulling over it if I like it or not. It feels to me like she put body makeup on and then they greased her up over it. Because the application in her close at the dais, the arms look like oily and speckled. And this hair is a disappointment. I will say it. After watching Matthew for however many years he did it, and then watching Delta and watching Curtis William and other people do really great hair, this hair for me feels like just put that on. It doesn't feel like it was styled. It doesn't feel like,
Okay.
I don't know. I mean, I did the same type of look, like a strapless gown with a scarf a couple weeks ago. It was orange. It was from Gentlemen Prefer Blondes or How to Marry a Millionaire. I forget. And like having a scarf right at your neck really indicates what kind of hair you should wear. It should be something up and off, so you're not competing with the scarf. And this, for me, feels like it could have been like a big ass cunty updo, you know? I it just this outfit just doesn't give me much. There's an earring. I don't see a ring. It's not one I'd write home to anybody about and be like, "Oh my god, you have to see this Rue outfit." I hope she feels sexy and beautiful in it. I do love her nails, but like the hair ain't it for me, and I'm not really feeling the whole ensemble.
What
Would
I
you
want to
wear
know
it?
is if what I want to know. I wouldn't. I want to know if this is attached in the back because this sort of the bosom gives sort of like it goes back. So I wonder if they like cross behind and then come to this.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
yeah, I do know what you mean.
Because it's not hanging. Is
Yeah,
it?
maybe it's tucked into the back. But I don't.
It's got to be finished in some way, and I bet it's attached in some way, and that's fierce. I also love the shine of her legs. Do you think there's a shimmer tight in there?
I think there's a Danskin shimmer tight under something else to like tack down the shimmer a little bit.
If you zoom in, there is a beige or like a suntan fishnet,
Mhm.
which I think always photographs better when it comes to legs.
Yes.
Now the question for me is the shimmer right underneath that, or is there a matte with the shimmer underneath that one? Because the shimmer tights can be really crazy because they're really shimmery.
I think it's probably shimmer, fishnet, and then another pair of something just to meld the two. But Billy B
Like
told
over
me,
the shimmer?
yeah,
Okay, I think so too. And I really like how her legs look. It's sickening.
it matches her body makeup. But I don't know what she's doing. Billy B told me that she had done this trick that that Beyonce did, which was tights, fishnets, and then baby oil. And I was like,
this.
Billy, like how does that even work? And I don't know, but like that was from his mouth and he said it.
You like oil the tights. That would work on Beyonce's legs because I presume they're her legs. I don't think she's wearing couch cushion pads like RuPaul is.
Oh yeah, I forgot RuPaul wears pads.
She's wearing substantial padding. And I don't think that adding oil or like a
To pads.
lotion
No.
would work. I think it
you
would
would-
show the...
You need to call the Dove people in for a cleanup. All those poor seagulls, all black seagulls.
Bob Siegel.
I don't like this outfit, but we can go.
Steven Siegel. Okay.
We can move on from this windswept golden blonde hair. It's a little Hitchcock. It's fine. There's nothing bad about it. It's just like that's not the wig any of us would pick after seeing all of RuPaul's wigs.
Art is meant to be polarizing, so we've talked about it for about 45 minutes. So I think she did her job.
Yes, she did. Now these judges, Michelle Visage and Ross Matthew, they do a little bit where they lip sync to each other's
I like
voices.
that.
Do you
I
think
couldn't even clock it when Michelle was lip syncing to Ross's voice. I literally thought, like, oh, it's Michelle.
Do you think that the judges text each other and like, what are you wearing? What are you wearing? Because Michelle and Rue match, and then Ross is the perfect counterpart across the color wheel in a green from the red.
I don't
girls
think
are
they
doing.
have RuPaul's phone number. I really don't. No, that's not true. I think that Michelle and RuPaul have each other's phone number, but I doubt that Michelle texts RuPaul very often.
And
I don't think RuPaul's a big texter backer.
RuPaul does not know the names of Michelle's children. We do know that.
Okay, all right.
We know that.
Let's get into this fucking lip sync, LalapaRuza.
Let's do it. So, just to recap the rules, if the queen wins the lip sync, she'll continue to the next round. Queen loses, she goes back in the workroom to talk shit. And then in the
Going
end,
back
the top
to the
two,
workroom.
Right to the workroom. The top two all-stars will win a beautiful benefactress badge and compete to win $10,000 for their charity.
Yeah.
The best thing about this episode is Bruno. Everybody wants Bruno to play with their balls, and he's doing it.
He looks handsome. He looks smart. He's a walking work of art.
Engaging. He's happy to be there. If he had a stack of ones, he would be throwing it. But
He
the
would
first
be.
ball that he grabs is Got Mick. And Got Mick selects Angeria as an opponent.
Do we think that was a mistake?
No, maybe Gottmik didn't want to do well in this. I just think that her style.
Dude, you think Gottmik didn't want to do well this episode?
I don't know. Gottmik is not known for his. Gottmik is one of the people that they were speaking about in the beginning. They're not booked for their lip sync skills.
Okay.
You know, like in the beginning, somebody said, this is what we get booked for. Well, most of us. Some of us.
This is what I get booked for.
Cade
ASMR pussy, honey.
ASMR lover. Blow on it. Yeah, Cade is not like known as the lip sync girl amongst all of us. And
So why would Gottmik choose Angeria?
I don't know, unless she thought that Angeria was like cheesy and wouldn't win, because in my head she was going to pick Nina or Chanel, like a girl that's not known for dancing.
Yeah.
Because Gottmik is someone that like feels a song and doesn't necessarily always like give a 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
Yeah, I think maybe it was a case of like, I'm going to take out one of the big dogs early. Like Angeria is one of the people I would be watching out for in this. And I think it was like a power move to be like, I'm going to pick one of the lip syncing girls, and I'm going to take her out round 1. Watch me. And if it worked, then the other girls would have been like watching out for Gottmik. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it was a fatality. Angeria chose My Lovin' by En Vogue, and I like this lip sync better when they did it in season 2 with Raven.
Never gonna get it, never gonna get it, never gonna get it, never gonna get it. Pointing at the other girls. Mama, why did they do that move?
Like, how could you not? How could you not? It's in the song. I just was nonplussed by it. It was for me, it's nothing I wanted to journal about. Angeria won, which is great. Georgia says she's feeling gapey. Keep it gapey as she leaves the stage.
Gape talk.
Mm-hmm.
She's
Gape
coming
talk.
for your t-shirt. She's
Make
coming
America
for your t-shirt gig.
Yes, make America gape again.
Georges is just going to put out a t-shirt that has just a huge hole in it, just in the center. That'd be so fierce. Oh my
Gape
God,
for
gape
me.
shirt. Gape for me. Oh, I can't get it open.
Gape for me. Gape. Vanjie for the second lip sync is selected from the Bruno Ball Hopper. And
What do we think of their looks though before we move on?
Oh, Gottmik
Nice.
nice.
and Angeriana.
Angeria also looked nice. I mean, if you're going to do a LalapaRuza and not do a reveal, that's fine. Some girls think reveals are cheesy, but I would want to use every bullet in my gun and every trick up my sleeve. And I don't think that, especially if I wasn't known as a bucker or a performer. And Cade went out there and did what they thought that they should do. And then they get to go sit in the back now.
Well, Gottmik had a bit of a reveal. That skirt came off. And then it was pussy o'clock. Just fucking ka.
Yeah, was the skirt supposed to come off, though?
Yeah, it was a reveal.
Okay.
She did it back on the runway.
I mean, you can...
And then it was ass time, sweetie.
Here's the thing, though. You could already see the ass through the skirt because it's sheer. It was ineffective.
I like the dress, though. I thought it was really cool.
Nice.
The sort of like barbed wire kind of feeling. It's exquisite.
Bodysuit with the sarong.
Bodysuit, my bodysuit. Lip sync number 2, Vanjie is selected. She chooses Plastique as an opponent. And Plastique chooses the song When I Grow Up by the Pussycat Dolls, which also was done on a previous season, on season 5.
Yes, and we also know that Vanjie is going to have a reveal because when we see her walking away the first time, we see that white shirt is like tacked together in the back before she has the jacket on.
Okay.
And I feel like the outfit that she wears, this bra setup with all the different bras and corsets, she already wore on a season, maybe as an assassin. But she wore a pink corset with rhinestones by Area with it.
Oh, okay.
She's worn this bra corset getup before on TV. I know because I texted her about it and I was like, I fucking love this. But it was like an orange bra and a blue bra and a green bra. So I think she changed the order of the bras. No corset no more. But
yeah, she looks cool. They both kind of have reveal moments. I mean, Vanjie is it a reveal if you just take off a garment? It's just I guess it is revealing something.
Yeah.
Vanjie just takes off her clothes, which is fierce and great, but also so does Plastique. She takes off her kimono thing.
Yeah, it's a modesty robe. I don't know what I'm feeling about this. It just feels like a rush to who can move the most. And Vanjie for me won.
Move out of my life, keep on moving.
Move out of my light. I think that Vanjie won because she said drive nice cars and she faked pretending to drive, and Plastique did not pretend to drive. She kept aggressively smacking her cunt.
I know, which I liked.
We know where her cunt. Does she wash her hands after? What's protocol for that?
I thought she was gonna win this.
Me too, because there were times when Roxy said, "I can't do that," so they were making her look like the untouchable
doll. That was a funny cut. Yeah, I feel like this episode in general is a little like we're gonna, you know how, okay, maybe this is just insane, but you know how like when someone who's like known outside of the world of Drag Race to be very successful as like a singer, Drag Race likes to take a moment to make them look the fool and not good at singing. You know what I mean?
Rihanna. Yes.
Like a dressing down kind of thing. And I felt like this was with Plastique. It's like, oh, you think you're going to win a lip sync? No, you're not ever going to win a lip sync on this show.
Well, I'm
TikTok. You think you're so big? Huh. Not on this show.
Foo-foo.
You know what I mean? Was it giving that?
It is giving that, but it's also giving Plastique inheriting the Roxy, where they're not going to let her win because she's just so composed and beautiful and perfect that they're going to save her for All Stars again. Because they're not going to let Plastique win this year. No way. Once after they saw what she did now, they want that again, mama. That's what they want.
Okay.
Roxy's going to win the season.
But even so, Plastique could have won this lip sync and still not won this episode. And, you know,
she could have.
She's going to advance to the final. She might win the show.
Do you think that they want a Roxy versus Plastique in the final or a Roxy versus Vanjie?
I would rather see a Roxy versus Plastique because I think they both are very good friends and they also have dominated the whole season. And honestly, I thought Gottmik did too. But why don't we take a break and we'll be back with more pussy patting. Pat the puss. Pat the puss. The duck-billed pat the puss.
So the third lip sync starts off with Nina being selected as the ball bitch, and Chanel is the opponent. And Chanel chooses "You Spin Me Round" by Dead or Alive, which, are we consider this a song by a drag queen? I think so.
I mean, Pete Burns is faggotry in motion. I mean, I don't know that Pete Burns is a drag queen. I think she's just a glamorous person.
Well, I believe
And they've
that
done male singing songs on, especially lip syncing, Luther Vandross or whatever.
Never too much.
Especially the lip sync LalapaRuza. They like to throw in a wild card.
Well, the wild card is Nina's fucking outfit, which Gottmik says he would wear. This outfit is giving Barnum and Bailey, HR Puffin stuff. This is the kind of picture.
I think Nina's dressed for Groove is in the Heart, because in that song, in that context, this outfit makes perfect sense.
This outfit makes perfect sense to her daily life too. Like she would wear this.
It's very Priscilla, Queen of the Desert, with the like marching around in the desert to, I will survive kind of tease.
These two girls are stalwarts of another time. They are not going to update what they do. They do what they do well, and they both go at it. And the fingers, girl. And if you've ever, you know what? There's going to be some homework this week on Race Chaser. I need everyone to look up Chanel, I Believe in Magic. Because watching Chanel as the evil queen do I Believe in Magic,
I saw her as the evil queen in her final lip sync. Chanel she's got kind of Wayne Newton hair and a fucking ice skater costume, and like it doesn't make any sense except for the fact that it's Chanel, and then it just makes perfect sense.
And that hair does not move, honey.
Oh, it's a helmet, bitch.
Plastique and Gottmik are watching this like they're Jane Goodall studying like a foreign type of tradition or mating dance between these two stalwarts. I will like to note that at the end, Nina does a move which has been done a couple times this episode. It's not a cooter slam. It's called a dookie drop.
What is that?
And a dookie drop is when you ever outside and then you see someone like scoot their pants down and then like sit on the curb kind of and then take a shit.
Yeah.
A dookie drop. That's what Nina's ending pose is. Yeah, go back and watch this end pose. Nina does dookie drop, and then she just stays in it. It's dookie drop. And dookie drop. Like, that was the final pose. Chanel gives kisses, Nina does dookie drop. And no wiper, too. And then she kicks her foot back to cover it up like a dog does.
Mama. The girls are lip syncing. They did great. It was Chanel's moment, though. I thought Nina turned it out, though.
I thought she should have turned around. I don't think that was a great lip sync. I don't think that that's when I would have gotten a drink.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Lip sync number 4 is George's. Wait, can I first say why this goes back to the sitting down thing? Why don't they give them chairs at the side of the stage? Why are they making them stand at the back? That seems punishy, doesn't it?
On every LalapaRuza, they have girls standing in the back. I feel like
they do.
Do they?
They even bring out the side chairs for the final lip sync. So it's like, we know you have the chairs. We know you have the capability. It seems so wild to be like, you are going to be lip syncing your ass off. And in between that, you're going to have to stand there still in heels. That's so unsafe to me. Why are they standing at the back?
Because RuPaul wants us to suffer.
This episode feels a little like you girls have been being a little loosey-goosey. Y'all aren't taking this maybe as seriously as you should. And so tonight, I'm going to put you in your fucking place.
Maybe she's making him stand in the back because that's the best spot that she can keep eyes on them to make sure that they're not rude to the staff. And to make sure that the staff doesn't want to sue World of Wonder afterwards based on the treatment of them by the queens, because we've heard whispers that World of Wonder is facing litigation due to the queen's treatment of the staff. So if anybody would like to comment further on that, we are all ears, but we know it's happening specifically after this season of All Stars and certain things that happened. We're not saying whom, but
It's midnight. Don't close your eyes.
I'm gonna sue you guys.
Listen, I don't have any veracity. I don't
We
know
need a spy.
anything about that. I don't know anything about any of
Well,
that.
I do.
Who?
I
Give us a
do.
name, dear.
Well, I know who was not. I know who was not the problem, and I'll tell you that. The people that were not the problems were. Let me
You're
just
taking this from a text that we both received
from a
and-
trustworthy source.
from someone
This-
who said, this might not be true, but...
No, she didn't say that. She said,
Yeah,
she said, I'm not saying this is true, but it was overheard in the dressing room, which means it's true. So, the girls that were nice were Chanel, Angie, and Nina. They were described as not beasts. But several former staff are suing World of Wonder because of the way they have been treated by queens over the years, which makes sense. Like disposing of urine, that's not a job, and that's illegal.
Who did that?
Like, several girls have pissed in bottles or trash cans, and then left the staff had to deal with it. As far back as Carmen Carrera, you know?
Karma Carrera?
No, but this part is not verified, but it says that some of the Voss girls were problems.
I get that feeling before I even heard that text. Like I got the feeling that like there was a sort of, with some of the girls, it reads as very like, girl, I'm so over this. This is just another job. And like, this isn't even that big of a deal, which takes the wind out of the sails of the show. If all the girls aren't there gunning for it 100%, it makes the whole thing seem kind of like loosey-goosey. And I feel like RuPaul was kind of like, y'all bitches are going to stand back there, and you bitches who haven't been behaving are not going to win your little lip syncs.
Mm-mm.
And fucking Chanel is going to get fucking 8 badges in a row.
She said, Lucy Goosey? No, how about Lucy Dookie? Get her back in there. Let loose on these bitches.
Holding out for a hero. Roxy chose this song because it means a lot to her.
Yeah, and they didn't say Tandy's name, but Tandy was Erica's mom, and she used to perform this, and then Erica used to perform this too. This was like I think one of the last numbers I saw Erica do. It was a Sunday night, like 1:30 a.m. show in Dallas, and I remember her doing that and just being like, I wish this room was full of people, because she just like electrified everybody with it. And the way she hits the beat of the song with that hair every time, she doesn't need to get on the ground. It has as much of an impact, I think. And there's another thing. If you notice, the two girls that do windmill drag 5, 6, 7, 8 counts, Angeria and Georges, both lost the lip syncs that they did that in.
So you're saying the Hell's Kitchen 8 count is out of vogue?
Yes, I am. That is what I am saying.
Do you think floor work is going out of vogue?
No, floor work's always in style.
Roxy didn't do floor work. Well, wait,
Yes, she did. She flipped her hair all along the front of the stage. That's considered
Okay,
floor
never
work.
mind. Never mind. Rescinded. Redacted.
Cinderella.
Cinderella
5000.
Now, okay, Roxy's outfit. This isn't just taking off clothes. This to me was a reveal, because I thought she was going to lip sync in the blue thing that she had on. It has fur trim. The tie has like fur or feathers on it. It's a complete look in and of itself. And then when she took it off, I was very surprised and stunned by what was beneath it, because I wasn't expecting that.
I was neither surprised. I was neither surprised nor stunned. You could see there was a different color hand underneath the blue furred cuff. And this was clearly a dressing gown, which was embellished, much like plastiques. And it was clear it was going to come off very early. And it was a reveal.
See, but I think this is considered more of a reveal than Plastique's reveal and Vanjie's.
Okay. We get it. She's your friend.
It
She
was
won.
more surprising to me.
You see a green hand under it. Was it Kermit
I
under
didn't
there?
see the green hand.
Well, maybe you weren't looking hard enough.
I wasn't. Anyway, the lip sync is sickening. Roxy's on fire. This song means a lot to her.
That's the other homework. Everybody look up Tandy Andrews, Tandi. And you can also look up Erica Andrews. Miss Gay, US of A, they did this. Erica also was a Continental girl. Her Joan Crawford is sickening for Continental. She did it for Talent one year. And I think Mimi Marks was Christina Crawford. And then the next year, I think 2003 maybe or 2007, all the formers did this whole Mommy Dearest mix with Erica doing Where Do I Begin? And then they all did little scenes. And Christina was like, pills. Like they spliced Christina together to be a little crazy. And like all the other formers got to be Christina or like the Walk Me to My Car.
My God.
And Erica was Joan. Everybody look this up. This is drag history. And, Erica was a legend, and watching her get her props now is very nice. And Tandy too.
Absolutely, mama. The winner, unsurprisingly, is Roxy, which takes us into round 2, where Vanjie is selected and she chooses Chanel. Chanel picks the song I'm Every Woman by Shaka Khan.
And Chanel wins this lip sync. And she gets another beautiful benefactress badge.
What turned it, do you think?
I think that as soon as Chanel was performing to the room and looking up a lot and giving, I call it rafters.
Sure, the balcony.
She was good rafters and what is this word? BAULNG. BAW? BA. I don't know what I wrote. Oh, blowing kisses and bubbles, maybe. There was a lot of mouth, and she was telling them that she was not only every woman, but every woman to come too. Oh, that's what I wanted about RuPaul's body makeup. It looks like Chanel's bodysuit with like the nude bodysuits that the girls wore on season 7.
Yeah,
that's what RuPaul's arms gave me.
Oh, huh.
Like it's not though. I looked for a scene. You see how you can tell they're like obviously made up, and it doesn't feel like necessarily her color. I
felt like Vanjie was, I mean, I guess maybe I think probably they oiled her, they being Raven, because I know that she's painted in makeup. Any skin that is showing is covered in makeup. But when you oil something, then you're kind of undoing the illusion that makeup creates. Makeup on the arm can like sort of matte and make it all one texture and color, whereas when you oil over that, you immediately see texture and you see things that the makeup would have hidden. So
oil man.
I don't think it's necessary. I think the shimmer here, when it's just placed on those highlights, is so exquisite on RuPaul all the time. I don't think she needs to be fully oiled on the arms, but what do I know? I'm just a fucking drag queen out here.
Vanjie's BBL is bouncing and bouteing all around the stage.
It looks so good, honey. That paid for itself, honey.
And Chanel's hair still has not moved. And the girls in the back are doing this whole number with everybody. They're snapping and step touching. Roxy and Angeria are on the same foot while they're step touching even. And then Chanel, just Chanel's all over.
She does.
And she's performing to the mezzanine. She's like, how y'all doing up there?
I feel like maybe Vanjie was losing a little bit of steam because so much of her her energy when she's in one of these lip syncs is frenetic movement and the hair is just flying everywhere. And she did so much of that in the first one that she's probably struggling to create that momentum again this time.
Did you like the dual dookie squat?
Yes.
They did
I do.
they did a rare dual dookie squat, dual synchronized dookie squats.
But never in my life would I have imagined. Never would I have imagined that Vanessa Vanjie Mateo and Chanel would be on a stage lip syncing to I'm Every Woman. I mean, it was not on anyone's bingo card that this would be happening.
After this dual dookie squat too, the girls have two different things to do. Vanjie runs away from the dookie, thinking, oh, no one will see that. And then Chanel shakes it off, and all the beads just shake it off, and no wiper. Another good one. You don't get many dual
She
dookie
gets the
squats
room
like this.
clapping, which I appreciate.
Where?
That's a good move
She
for
claps
this song.
twice.
Chanel does.
And
She's getting the room clapping.
I'll tell you what's clapping. Vanjie's BBL. She claps twice, and then
is.
one girl in the back claps, and that's it. Girl.
I mean, whatever she did to her fucking ass, my God, it is a miracle of science.
Why
It's
didn't they give the girls
ridiculous.
some cocaine?
It looks
That's-
so great.
Is it so hard to get a little coke in here?
You don't think they were acting as though they were on fucking uppers?
No, more cocaine. Maybe that's what the World of Wonder former employees are suing about, that the drag queens didn't share their cocaine with them.
We need a bag for the girls. It's the lip sync LalapaRuza. Yeah.
We're
Just
gonna
get
need 2
two.
bags.
I mean, probably one will be fine, but just get 2.
Yeah, call. As she leaves, Vanjie says, Bruno, I don't got no badges, but I got ass for charity.
She does.
And this means the second lip sync is now upon us, and the drag gods have decided that Angeria and Roxy Andrews will be lip syncing to Groove is in the Heart by Delight.
Absolutely.
Did I ever tell you about Tu Wong Fu? It was all Delight music, the whole movie, until it got Universal, and then they got Universal artists like Patty and other people. But that's why like there's like a ballad with like 4 little instrumentals on the Tu Wong Fu soundtrack, and they were all composed, I guess, by Delight.
Oh my God. I never knew that.
Yeah. So this is a great little song. And who did you think was going to win?
This was Roxy's moment.
was.
I think that, like I mentioned before, she picked out those idiosyncratic, weird moments of the song and made them humorous. And then she also just, asked herself into the win on this.
She won when she gave that cha-cha-cha and that Louboutin and that ass
The cha-cha.
started peeking out. Yeah.
Oh, the Cha-Cha Di Gregorio.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
that's when she won for me, for sure.
So the final 2 All-Stars are Chanel and Roxy. They both win badges, but now it just comes down to who wins money for
The charity.
the Kakaraka.
And the girls change. Roxy changes into a black bust-down version of the blonde she just had on. And instead of green, she is now in red zebra with a built-in boot. And Chanel...
Are we just recycling lip sync songs forever now? Are we out of music?
Who did break free? Was it Valentina?
I don't know, but I thought somebody did it.
I feel like it's been done for sure. And I guess they are maybe out of music. I'm perplexed when they repeat songs because it's a chance to give an artist like some shine, and but RuPaul wants to hear what she wants to hear. And she gets to hear it.
Candy Ho versus Jaden Dior Fierce.
Couldn't tell you who lost or won.
Well,
I'm guessing Jaden won.
It's just an observation. I don't really have a judgment either way because it's a good lip sync song. And if you go to a drag club, you're not going to be like, oh, somebody did this song before 5 years ago. No one's going to be upset by that. Chanel
would you
is ready to do an Ariana Grande song, so she dressed like the evil queen from Snow White. She does a reveal, kind of. She opens the coat to show us that she has another outfit on underneath it, but she keeps the evil queen from Dynasty on it.
See, what would have been funny is if she like had like a gigantic ass or something, and in the back it was trying to break free and it was like peeking out with a little whale tail or something, like break free, like breaking free of the booty or something. Like this, neither outfit really was like, oh, I have to wear this for this song, but Chanel specifically gave me like a ballad Park and Bark moment more so than an Ariana Grande.
Roxy did a very drag move. She said, try to hide it.
Fake it.
Because she was hiding.
She's hiding. Yeah. And then Chanel says, here's my leg. I'm wearing tigress. This was another lip sync where I was just like, I don't care. It's fine.
Oh, okay.
I
I thought Roxy gave her all.
Roxy
And
did
I
what Roxy always
love
does. It was great.
Roxy's outfit.
But it wasn't anything new. There were no surprises. Nothing made me go, oh my God.
Roxy pulls all the hair up. That was cunt.
Sure, we've seen it. Let's see something different. Chanel having a seizure. We've seen it. A glamour seizure. We get it. Jump around, jump around, jump around. Play with the fingers. Hair whip, hair whip, hair whip. Plastique living. Done.
Absolutely. Well, Roxy is the winner. She wins $10,000 for Miracle of Love.
Mm-hmm.
And she's still undefeated. 9 lip sync wins. Undefeated.
Which puts her at the top of the badge count at 5. And then Plastique and Georges are both at 4. Then Chanel, Angeria are at 3. And then Nina, Vanjie, Gottmik are all at 2.
Yeah. But everyone still has a path to the finale. I
think she means they'll get a path card.
Okay.
If you're not already using tap on your phone. I think I'm team Roxgeria.
Oh. Okay.
Roxgeria Georges. I don't care who wins, but I like watching Roxy, Georges, and Angeria. I really like watching them a lot.
I'm not usually so having a horse in the race, but I want Roxy to win. I stand on that. I believe it's her year. I think she's been exquisite every time that she's been on Drag Race, and this is finally her moment to really take the crown. And I think it means a lot to her, and she deserves it.
Did you watch Untucked?
I did.
Me too. My favorite.
All I needed was a week off.
Tommy Rose.
All I needed was a week off, and then I, do my job. It's crazy.
Everybody, look up Tommy Rose on the internet if you can't find out where she's performing, and then go. And then if she's not performing in your area, find the YouTube videos, watch her do Bag Lady, and see if you can find the one where she kicked open her bag and it was still filled with money from the last night, and the ones went all over the place.
Tommy Ross, icon, sickening. Mm-hmm. They talk about Tandy Amon Dupree. They talk about Erica Andrews. Got Mick calls out Roxy's lip sync style, which is, I'm going to go to the top of the stage, serve a little cunt back here, let the girl in the front wear herself out. And then when verse 2 happens, it's my time to shine.
I don't think that's a bad idea. I always say don't take money during the first verse until like after the first chorus, really, because you need to establish a connection with the audience. And picking cabbage does not do that. Performing does that. Looking people in the eyes does that, I feel like. So that's my usual MO. And Roxy is kind of following in the same footpath of like, hitting it hard after the first chorus or during the first chorus.
During the first pageant I ever competed in, I got disqualified for taking tips during my talent number because it's very not allowed. But I didn't know that.
You needed it too.
It was, in my defense, I wasn't just like I wasn't picking cabbage. I was doing a circus freak number where I had a circus.
Isn't that all your numbers?
Like I had a circus master who I was like, he was like keeping me like in captivity.
Under a spell. Mm-hmm.
And
Concubine.
so he was going around like pimping me out. So he was like taking money and keeping it.
Oh.
And so it was part of the story in my defense. It was also like $3 in my defense, but I, got disqualified because
Gutter. What was your favorite part about Untucked?
The song was Man Eater by Nelly Furtado, in case you were wondering. What did I like about Untucked?
Chanel saying she never lost a lip sync?
Girl.
Like, we know it happened 15 years ago, but we saw it.
I think that
Georges was 7. She remembers this. This was formative in her life. And she didn't say anything either. She knows her and Plastique know the Bible back and forth. And nobody was like, girl. Or was somebody like, girl?
Chanel has been trying to rewrite history this entire season. Because like when she had the walkthrough with RuPaul, she was like, I just wanted to, I've never felt right about how I decided to leave and I sent myself home. And RuPaul was like, oh, okay, girl, it's not that serious.
She said, listen, you're going to lip sync to Natasha Bedingfield unwritten because you're clearly just making this up as you go.
She's rewriting it for sure.
Fully. Well, I would like to thank you for, oh no, we just got word. Damn it. Someone's been hospitalized due to a peekaboo accident. They're in ICU. I don't know. I might have done that joke already. It's stupid. Never mind.
I don't get it. Oh.
There was a peekaboo accident, and then they went to the hospital, and they were put in ICU.
Oh my God. That's horrible.
The joke? No, it's not true. It's not nobody was in an accident.
Oh, okay. Good.
Okay. Good.
We want to thank you so much for joining us for Race Chaser Au Courant this week. I'm Alaska.
My name is Willam, and we would love for you to write a review of our podcast on your podcast app, and please subscribe to us too. Thank you, baby. Okay, baby. 5 stars, baby. Gapey.
The baby. Oh, the baby. Oh, hi, baby. Hi,
No,
baby.
really.
Oh, hi, Mama Bear. Hi, Mama Bear. Ooh, you're a
This
Mama
porridge
Bear.
is cold.
Ooh, baby. We
Go to Spotify
we
or
want
Apple
you to go to
Podcasts.
Spotify. Go to Apple Podcasts.
Write
Write
a
a review. It will really help the show grow. Give us 5 stars. We thank you. You already said this.
Yeah, if you've
I'm
heard
leaving.
have you you already did that once this episode, bitch. Have you heard the good news about our premium options at Mom? You can sign up for Mom Plus and Mom Plus Gold at patreon.com/Mom Plus, while Alaska fillets her boyfriend. No. She has men show up in the middle of work. Men showing up, slamming the doors.
You
Slamming
get
the
access
whores,
to
slamming
all
the
of-
doors.
You get access to all of the Mom shows ad-free, many of them a day early. Plus, on Mom Plus Gold, you get exclusive bonus episodes and content, plus access to the full video episodes of this podcast, Race Chase'ems.
You can follow the dolls on Instagram and X at Willam at the Only Alaska 5000, and our Race Chaser account is Race Chaser Pod. Our Mom Podcast Instagram and TikTok account is at Mom Podcasts.
Email us at racechaserpodcast@gmail.com. We want to hear from you. If you have any questions, a theory, a spreadsheet, has Chanel really never lost a lip sync? Let us know. We want to see. Load up the inbox.
And we will be back next week with more discussion.
Race Chaser.
Race Chaser is not endorsed by World of Wonder, Viacom, Paramount, or any of their subsidiaries. It is intended for entertainment and informational purposes only. RuPaul's Drag Race and all names, pictures, audio, and video clips are registered trademarks and/or copyrights of their respective trademark and/or copyright holders. Oh.
Mom!
To listen to Race Chaser ad-free and get access to all of Mom Podcast premium content, including weekly episodes of Unplugged, check out Mom Plus Gold at mompodcast.plus.
Race Chaser is produced by Moguls of Media, aka Mom.
Hosted by Alaska and Willam.
Produced by Big Dipper.
Editing and sound design by Will Pitts.
Our theme song is Race Chaser by Alaska Thunderfuck.
Media and design support by Stone Cole.
Executive produced by Alaska, Willam, Big Dipper, Camille Stennis, and Joe Cilio.
Recorded at Forever Dog Productions.